Hey, what's up YouTube? It's your boy Dream back with another trucking video for you guys today. Woo, that took a while. But on today's video, I'm going to be doing another vlog, and today's Sunday, so we shouldn't be expecting as much traffic. So it should be a good day. Yesterday was actually a pretty good day. I only did 8 hours yesterday, and I did a little over $300. So it was actually pretty smooth. I just arrived here at the terminal. I just did my pre-trip inspection. Right now I'm just putting the car where the truck was. That way at the night I could put the truck where the car is and, you know, save my parking. But yeah, I already know what my first delivery is going to be, and it's good because it's going to actually to Paris. So what do I even have that in there for? But it's going to Paris. Do I need my face mask? I don't even follow the news anymore. Do we even need face masks anymore? I haven't been wearing it for whatever. That's okay. So let me make sure everything is good. Look at that tinted window, you can't see anything. Alrighty, I'm ready to go. Truck's kind of dirty, but that's fine. Alrighty, I have everything in here already. I'm just ready to go. Let me blast the AC. I know it's not hot, it's only 82 degrees, but man, is it like kind of steamy. If like humidity, I mean, it's kind of humid there. That's the word I'm looking for. But there you go. I've been pre-planned on the load. I already know that I'm going to Paris. Paris is about 70 miles, so it's a pretty good trip, especially if I go to Paris, I bring a load back to the rail yard, and I have another trip, let's say to San Bernardino. That's easily over $100 just in mileage alone. I did bring myself some food today. Nothing crazy, just, you know, some tostadas, some freaking tuna, and like freaking every kind of drink you could think of, you know, water, a freaking, oh man, I'm in love with these little Sunny D's, freaking a Coke water, a freaking Red Bull. I got my iced tea in here and my freaking Naruto Hydro. And yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I recommend one of these for you truck drivers, even if you're like a day cab driver or actually over the road and stuff like that. It actually keeps your items pretty cold, especially if you keep any of these inside. So yeah, I do recommend. I believe I got it at Target, for those of you guys that might be curious and stuff like that. But yeah, let's get that one out of the way, and yeah, I'll update you guys when I pick up the trailer. All right guys, so I made it to the rail yard, and let's see where our trailer is. 261600. That's an easy number. I might not forget it that fast. But yeah, today should be an easy day. The good thing about today is tomorrow is Memorial Day, meaning we don't have to work tomorrow, and we're gonna get paid for it. You could work if you want to. You will get like holiday pay and stuff like that. But I mean, if you're gonna get paid not to work, what's the reason, right? So I don't know. Tomorrow, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I might actually just do Uber, just for the fun of it, you know. Oh man, look at that trailer. It is low to the ground. Oh man, I see you, yard guy. Just look at that. I know I'm crooked, but oh man, I'm gonna have to go in there. Like, let's see. Oh shit. Yeah, my tires are spinning. That's the first inconvenience of the day. I'm just hoping that the freaking trailer has the paperwork, because I did not stop by to get the paperwork. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Wow, look at how low. Oh man, that freaking trailer kicked my, oh man. I am out of breath. One, I was struggling with the freaking the landing gear. It was difficult to turn even on the low setting, but oh man, I finally got it to actually to the level appropriate, you know. But let's start the directions for Lowe's, or the customer over in Paris. It's 67 miles. So everything's done. Let's get on the road. It's barely 3:48 p.m. so we're still early. Let's see how many loads I can knock out today before Memorial Day. This is like the only reason I love working on Sundays. Look at the bumper to bumper traffic. Oh wait, there isn't. High theft area, Riverside. Oh man, how ghetto. Nah, I've been getting that warning a lot recently for some reason in San Bernardino, in LA, in Riverside, just a lot of different locations. I keep seeing that that warning. It's kind of weird, but I mean, there's crazy people everywhere, like I said in my last clip. But I'm about 26 miles away from this customer. It should take me about 26 minutes to get there. I've been at this customer so many times already. I know that the process is kind of quick. The only thing that takes a little while is entering the facility, but that's just because you have to get out, go into the office, check in and stuff like that. But the only good thing is most of the time they do have empties, so I won't have to spend maybe like an hour or half an hour looking for an empty. I know that most of the time they have empties, so I'll be able to go to the next customer location without any issues and be able to drive back to the rail yard without any issues. So I am just arriving here at the customer, and it's barely 5 o'clock. It's barely 5:04, and we've already got here. So that just goes to show, that was a wide turn. That just goes to show you how awesome it is with no freaking traffic. But I want to show you guys something. That's why I put my GPS, because if you look at the Qualcomm, it's showing me that the customer is down the road, like if I go all the way over there, but in reality the entrance is right here. And I know that because I've been to this customer several times already. So thankfully, I don't really rely on this GPS. But the Qualcomm would send me towards way more down the road, right? And that's just a little example of how not to rely completely on the Qualcomm, because there's going to be some locations, assuming you're a night driver, if you follow the Qualcomm, it might take you to the wrong locations some of the times, right? So that's why I suggest put it on your cell phone as well, because your phone might give you a different direction than the actual Qualcomm. So I wrote down the empty. That way I did charge them 15 bucks for the empty search and stuff like that, because I wasn't too sure if there was going to be an empty. So I marked down the clock of when I dropped off the trailer. Normally I have it on satellite view, right? But when I put the directions and stuff like that, it changes to this view. But I did see one of you guys' comments saying something like this, but yes, every time that I go to a new customer, I always try to mark down the entrance. And it looks like there's 2 entrances to this one building, right? One entrance here, one entrance here. But I'm also looking at the street. It looks like there's a divider up ahead. So if I'm going to be coming from this way, it only makes sense to mark this entry as the first entry. And of course, once I get to the customer, if I see that this is closed, all I have to do is drive straight and boom, I'm at the other entrance. So just to show you guys how I do it really quick, I go to my guides, and there you go. I have all the, or not all, because I don't mark all of them exactly, but for example, Amazon right here, if I click on it, that's the entrance, and as you can see, the pin is right in the entrance to that Amazon. See, that way if I ever go back to that customer, I won't have to be looking like, okay, is that the entrance? No, that's a car entrance. Is that? No. So I highly suggest you guys do that. For Android, you guys could do the same thing. I think I have Google, yeah, I have Google Maps as well, because if it doesn't work with the Apple Maps and stuff like that, try Google Maps. It might be updated a little bit more than the standard, but who knows? It's you know, you never know. But I'm gonna actually send them a message just saying please dispatch really quick. Let me just do that really quick. Please dispatch at Pills. Oh man, Please dispatch. There you go. Maybe it's taking a little bit longer because I did send them a message with the empty information. So yeah, let's do all that, and yeah, we'll see where it goes. I just opened my doors right now. I already got the paperwork, so he told me to drop this. Oh wow, I don't think I've been to this location, but he told me to actually drop it by a door. So that's probably why I left the doors open. But from 12 to 36, let's see if I'm going to have to blindside this. Guys, so I just left that second customer. Everything was easy. It was almost a quick in and out. Oh man, it just said no left turns for trucks. Whatever. Oh shoot, it says no left turn for trucks. See? Oh man, let me double check. Cause I kind of, is this Ramona Expressway? Let me just double check. Where am I? I mean, the GPS is telling me to turn left, so whatever, I'm gonna turn left. Yeah, whatever, screw the U signs. But basically, once I arrived to, oh shoot, a sheriff. Act professional. But that makes it even worse because I'm gonna do a left turn where there's signs saying not to do a left-hand turn, and it's right in front of a sheriff. So let's see what's gonna happen if I'm gonna get a ticket. I'm most likely, he's probably looking at me right now, especially because I have a GoPro on my freaking head, and that's kind of weird. So yeah, let's hope that nothing happens. Everything is good to go. When I arrive over to the rail yard, that's gonna complete 2 loaded trailers, 2 drop-in hooks. So $43 each, that's $86 on the 2 drop-in hooks, plus the mileage. I wanna say I'm making about $70 just on the mileage. So 86 plus 70, what's that, like 156? So out of 2 trips, I'm making a little over $150. Guys, there's another cop right there, so I gotta make sure that I'm following the law. Another sheriff. So let me actually take off my GoPro and let me go for, you better watch your okay, so we're here at the rail yard to drop off the second load of the day. And let me just park right here really quick just to show you guys that I got a little bit better when it comes to parking. So let me just do this really quick. Hopefully it only takes me first try. So let's do this. Take off my seatbelt really quick. Simple. Let it crank it a little more. Counter steer. Oh man. Oh man. It's like I do this for a living. It's like I do this for a living. Oh man, oh, I'm gonna get over the line. No, I'm not. There you go. Bam. Redemption. Redemption right there. Look at that. If you could zoom in, I am right. Not because you guys are not gonna believe me. Just do this real quick. Sheesh. Oh man. Yep. Yep. There's nothing special. It's like I got the widest freaking parking spot ever, but yeah, so we just completed 2 drop-in hooks. This is a loaded second drop-in hook. We just completed about $150 just in those 2 trips. And right now I'm actually looking that I have a 3rd drop-in hook actually going to Ontario. So I've been at this customer a couple times, even earlier this week, and this is a very easy customer to go to. All I know is that when I go to this customer, I drop off the trailer, and that's it. I don't have to go into an office. There's a security guard at the gate, and he usually just signs everything really quick, and you're good to go. The only thing about this location is there is never any empties. They never give out any empties, or at least all the time that I've been to this customer, I've never left with an empty. So yeah, I got a message, but yeah, so let me see. I'm waiting to get dispatched on it actually, but it's going to Ontario, so it's about 40-mile trip. Let me open my Apple Maps really quick. Come on, there you go. Oh wait, it's another one, because there's actually 2 of these customers that we go to frequently. There's one here, and I'm pretty sure the other one is somewhere close, but okay, never mind. They do give empties, because I went actually yesterday and they gave me an empty over there. So let me get dispatched, and I'm gonna start picking up the actual loaded trailer and begin our 3rd trip. So let's see how much money I could actually make today, because it's really early. It's barely 7:38 p.m. right now, and going to Ontario's possibly gonna take me 40 minutes. And since it's a simple, oh, this one I actually have to go into the office, whatever, but it's very simple. I don't know what load I'm going to have after, but I'm pretty sure they're going to set me up for a 4th delivery. And right off the bat, I already know with these 4 deliveries and the mileage, it's an easy $300 day. The only thing is, this is where my work ethic comes into play. This is for you guys that are watching these videos, depending on your work ethic, how much you like working, how much you want to work on a day-to-day basis will determine how much you're going to be getting paid. Yes, I could easily do like a $350, $400 day, or even more money if I accept more loads at the end of the night or whatever. But like I said, and I said it in all my previous videos, I like to leave around 8 or 9 hours into my shift. And I know that's bad. I know a lot of you guys that do 10 hours, 12-hour shifts, and I understand you guys are freaking hustlers more than me, of course, but I don't know, maybe sometimes I just get a little lazy. But let me message dispatch and I'll update you guys. All right, so I was actually planning on maybe eating right now, because I was waiting to get dispatched to this next trip. But I mean, see, it's 40 miles away. I don't know, I might watch some YouTube, you know, eat some tuna. I rarely, even though sometimes I do bring lunch, I hardly bring lunch. I rarely eat on the job. Every time that I clock out, I go get some food, or I make some food at the house, but it's rare when I bring some food. So maybe I might just calm down right now, slow it down, watch some freaking Danny Duncan or something. But yeah, I'll update you guys as soon as I'm done eating. And there is no paperwork on the trailer, so I want to show you guys really quick what I do in that situation. So I go to the current load, right? I scroll all the way to the bottom, generated bill of lading, and I'm actually going to fax it to a what's it called, to lot 11. In lot 11 they have an office where you send the fax info. So let me just put in the number really quick, 5019 fax sent. Okay, that way by the time that I outgate from the yard over here, I go park over there, it should be faxed and I'll be ready to go. So that's a little minor inconvenience, but whatever. I mean, we're still goated on time. Like I said, 3rd trip so far. It's barely 8 o'clock, so it's looking real good money wise. So let's get out of here, and yeah, let's do this real quick. All right guys, so I'm just about to arrive to my 4th customer of the night. I ended up dropping off the 3rd drop-in hook. It was very easy, very fast, and luckily they did have empties, so I didn't have to stick around looking for empties and stuff like that. But yeah, this customer, it's good or bad. It depends on if there's a lot of other drivers here, because it does get packed sometimes.
But hopefully this will be a quick and easy one. This might actually be my last delivery of the night. I'm going to drop off the loaded trailer from here to AR, which is the smaller rail yard. And I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, why are you leaving so early? It's barely 9:45. By the time that I drop off this load to the rail yard, I'm not even going to finish my 8 hours. It might be close, but it'll be before my 8 hours. So I know a lot of you guys are probably going to be like, why are you leaving so early? You could be making way more money, this and that. And I understand, you know, I've thought about this so many times before, and at this point, I'm just comfortable with the amount that I'm making. If I'm making $300 and up, that's totally fine with me, because I'm not breaking my back coming into work. You know, this is like, for me at least, this is like a job that really easy, really stress-free, and I don't have to, you know, wake up in the morning and think, oh man, I have to carry like this 150-pound box or this or that and stuff like that. I don't have to push my body to like physical strains and stuff like that. You guys get what I mean, right? Because not too long ago, I used to work at a furniture store, right? Before COVID and stuff like that. And I started off at the warehouse. So whenever someone would order stuff, I would go to the back of the warehouse, put the item into the truck, and that would be like a sofa, a bed, or whatever. And is it right here? I think it's right here. A sofa, bed, fridge, whatever, and I would put it into the truck for the delivery guys, right? Eventually they moved me to a delivery guy. I wouldn't be the one driving, but I would be the passenger in the box truck, and I would now be the person who would go to your house, build your freaking table, your chairs, your bed, whatever, install your fridge, all of that, right? But I would hate it when people would get fridges and I would look at the paperwork and it would be in the second floor, or it would be an apartment, because I would hate, let me just pull over to the side just to finish this little story real quick, but the entrance is right here. I would hate it, and that's just something that I told myself I would never get another job where I hated what I had to do every single day. Even though I didn't have to go to the second floor to deliver a fridge or a sofa, whatever, this and that, I still had to think about it every single day, and I hated it. And here at this job, you know, I'm just behind the steering wheel all day. I don't really have to stress about much, obviously, just to make sure that I'm driving safely, that I'm doing things done correctly, that I'm not forgetting paperwork, that I'm doing my inspections. All of that is very simple compared to what I was doing before. And you know, I'll take this check over that check any day, especially because over there it would take me 2 weeks to gross over $1,000. Let that sink in. 2 weeks to gross over $1,000, and now I do that in under a week. 5 days. And of course, that's not, I'm not saying that to brag or anything. I'm just saying, like, you gotta invest your time to this trucking industry, because I know you, as a truck driver, you do sacrifice a lot of time, unfortunately, and that's just part of the job. And a lot of us strive for being either owner operators or fleet owners or day cab drivers, because we get to be home more. We get to, you know, cherish those things. And oh man, I'm sounding, oh man, I gotta stop watching those motivational videos. I'm sounding like a freaking, like a preacher right now. I'm not, no, I'm not trying to get into none of that. I'm just trying to say, trucking industry is an investment. Yes, you do sacrifice a lot of your time, but eventually down the road, you're gonna be getting paid really good money for the time that you're doing and stuff like that. And I just wanted to say that I appreciate it, you know. I'm not taking it for granted. But let me get my preacher ass inside, because I'm trying to go home. So I'll update you guys in a little bit. So I'm leaving the fourth customer. I'm leaving later than I was expecting because of some issues that were going on the customer's location. To start off, I literally had to go under the trailer to crank the freaking landing gear, because the freaking trailer was too low to go under, right? And to make things worse, it was parked really close to the trailer on the side, so I couldn't, you know, drag it out, especially because it was too low. But I spent a little bit longer right there just squatting under the trailers, you know, lifting up the landing gear. That was issue number one. Issue number two was one of the security guards was not properly trained. I don't want to put blame on her, because I guess if it's true she wasn't trained, and you know, there's nothing we could have done in that case. But the way that this customer is set up, you enter from the north gate, right? And normally you leave from the bottom gate, which is the south gate in this location, right? But the security guard on the entrance, which is on the north gate, told me, for today we're going to do things different. You're going to get your paperwork from the south gate's security guard, and you're gonna bring it back and leave through the north entrance, right? So I did that. I go inside, whatever. I go to the south exit, and I tell the security guard, like, hey, I'm here for the paperwork, whatever. She is clueless. She doesn't know how to do anything, and that's not me trying to be like mean or messed up or anything. She literally told me and the other security guard, but I'll get to that in a little bit. She literally said that they only dropped her off at that location because they needed people, and they only told her not to let anybody in, not to let anybody out. She said that so many times. Oh man, let me drink some water, because oh man, my voice right now, kind of irritated. But luckily the guy from the north entrance came, and that's when he told her, he's like, hey, I've never seen you before, or whatever, blah blah blah. Like all she had to do was just print out the paperwork, and that's when she told him that, like, literally they never trained her. They didn't train her for that. They just told her not to let anybody in, not to let anybody out, right? So as soon as the guy heard that, he's like, you know what, I'll take it from here, I'll sign him out. And she left right then. She didn't quit, but it was like 10:09, and she said that she was supposed to clock out at 10. So I don't know if maybe she was irritated that she had to stay an entire 9 minutes after her clock out time. I don't know, but all the computers were off in the little shack, and he had to take my information again, like via paper. So it took a little bit longer that way. Me and him were just talking like really, did that just happen and stuff like that? But come on, man. But yeah, that's the case. I was supposed to arrive to the rail yard before 11, so around 10:30 to 11. Now it's saying that I should arrive around 11:20. So yeah, it kind of sucks. At least I will for sure hit my 8 hours today. But you know, whatever. I'm still comfortable with the money that I'm making today. The next clip will be the last clip of the day of the vlog, and I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I made today. So yeah, stick around. All right guys, so this is going to be the final update of this video. I just signed off on the Qualcomm. I made sure everything is good to go. I put some fuel on the tractor. I didn't fill it up, but you know, it has more than 3/4, so we're good to go. Let me end my shift on the app really quick just to show you mileage as well, so everything is together. So really quick, you guys could probably hear it in my voice, but I'm kind of irritated, I'm kind of tired. Let's go under my pay. I've done 4 loads today, 259 miles, 1 exception, and I made a total of $322.04 today. So really easy. It's 11:46. This is way longer than I wanted it to, especially because of the issue that was going on the 4th customer. So that really took out a lot of the time, and I was actually sitting down at the rail yard for a while, actually debating if I should do another load or not. I was on the phone, so I am late, basically leaving later than I wanted to. I want to show you guys, let me just, because I don't want to have to edit it out. I want to show you guys a screenshot I took. So dispatch ended up sending us a message. Basically, let me just cover that up real quick. So dispatch basically just sent us a message saying like, hey team, I'm gonna read it out to you guys. Hey team, tomorrow is a holiday, so everyone is off the schedule unless you would want to work. If you have been with the company more than 90 days, then you get holiday pay at PTO rate. If you work, you get your workload pay on top of the holiday pay. Please let me know if you already haven't, blah blah blah, whatever, right? So in the beginning of the video, I started it off thinking that, you know, tomorrow, Memorial Day, I would have off and I would get paid for it. But due to that message, it doesn't look like I'm gonna get paid for tomorrow, right? If I don't come to work, I don't think I'm going to get paid. Makes kind of sense, right? But I don't know, man. Maybe that kind of got me into the mood of like, man, what's the point of not working tomorrow? You know, I'm not gonna do anything crazy on Memorial Day. I'd rather make money. And I mean, if they're going to add your PTO time, let's just for an example assume you get $30 an hour, minimum 8 hours. That's like what, 250, 260 right off the bat, just extra on top of whatever you do that day, like for dropping hooks, for miles and stuff like that. And if it's a day like today where I made a little over 300 bucks, you could potentially make 600, 550, $600 tomorrow being the holiday. I don't know, man. The thing about it is I got into the mood of like, you know, I'm gonna be home and still make money, but now that might have changed. You know, I'm gonna be home and not make money. That makes me not want to be home. So man, I don't know, just I don't know. It's almost 12 o'clock. I'm ready to go home. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the next one.